to our first ever show. I'm Brian Horn with Horn Recruiting. With me today, we have Richard Silva out of Fort Worth, Nolan. He's a great kid. I've had the privilege to talk to over the last few weeks, gotten to know him. A couple weeks ago, you had it. You were at the opening. Take me through that a little bit. Tell me what that was like for you.
The opening was a pretty good experience. When I walked in, the linemen were going, and I decided to know and see everybody, and it overall was just a great experience.
That's really good. Who were some of the
Yeah.
players that you went against there?
Um, Overall, some of the players I went against, so we'll go with tight end. I went against Blake Smith,
Mm-hmm.
Colin Sutherland, and running backs. I went against the best, Jace McCullen and Ty Jordan. All those good running backs and tight ends in Texas.
That's good. I heard you went undefeated on that as well.
Yes, sir.
It's good. And you won. What award was it that you won there? Or you were in the top
Uh,
10, I believe?
yeah, we were in top 10 for cat and mouse.
Okay,
They
good.
picked the top linebackers in the drill, and they get them together, and they pick the top running backs in the drill, and then they get them together, and they have one big final, one-on-one,
All right.
and they go against each other.
Nice. Excellent. Well, that can't be the only thing that you're doing this summer. What other plans do you have going on?
I plan to camp a lot during the summer. I plan to visit colleges as well,
It's
but
good.
overall camp and get ready for next season.
Excellent. Other than what schools are you talking with right now?
Right now, Illinois, Colorado, Boston College. That's about it right now, as of right now.
Okay, is there anything that they've said to you about what they like about your game or anything of that nature?
A lot of the schools I've been talking to like my game. They see me as an inside linebacker type. Um, Height for them is not an issue at all. They like ballers,
All
so
right, that's good. That's good. And on the film that I've got it playing right now up next to us, all the film that I've seen from you, it's just you've got a nose for the ball. I mean, you just dive straight in for it, and I don't care what people say on height. If you go after the ball like that, it doesn't really matter on height.
Yeah.
So outside of football, what are some of your hobbies and things that you have?
I like to work out. I like to work out. I like to go to the rec center
Yeah.
and shoot hoops and basketball and hang with friends and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So always working, making sure you're getting better. All right, I like that. How are your grades in school? Doing real well on that as well?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Without a doubt.
Good.
My mom is on me all the time, 24/7 about schoolwork. So that's a big deal in our house.
Excellent. Uh, if you had a choice, any school in the nation, if they offered you, who would you want to go to? Who's your favorite school?
I'm a Georgia fan. I've
Oh,
been a
really?
Georgia
All
fan.
right.
Yeah,
Well, that's
yeah. I like Georgia Bulldogs.
I don't think it's in frame and you can't see it, but I got a Florida Gator helmet behind me. uh, anyway, but Georgia's great. Kirby Smart's an excellent coach. He's
Yes,
always
sir.
been extremely good on the defensive side of the ball. So
Yes, sir.
if they ever offered you, that would be you'd excel with them. I can pretty much tell. Uh, so about Fort Worth Nolan going to the next season. What are y'all expecting next season with your
We're
returners?
with our returners, we're expecting a lot. On defense, we have returners. We have myself, Raul Romero. He's an outside linebacker for us. Frankie Romero. He's going to be our Mike next year.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a lot of new people. Connor Mullins. He's a new linebacker in for us. We have Neiman. He's going to be our D tackle and stuff like that. We have a lot of good stuff on defense. And as far as offense, we have a lot of studs on offense. Our starting running back, Emeka Megwa, he's going to be a sophomore next year. We have a slot receiver named Arne Gabanziza. He's a slot receiver, and they got work. We're going to be pretty good.
That's good. That's always good to hear. You want your team to be loaded year after year.
Yes, sir.
It's it's not necessarily reloading so much as it's the next one in the chamber. You're not having to reload. It's just boom, 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 always being hit with somebody else. You never have to stop and be like, okay, well, it's going to be a down year for them. No, they're just as good as they were last year as they were
Yep.
this year. Things like that. So, has anybody talked about, or not anybody, have you talked about taking any visits anywhere? Or are you looking at going
Um,
any places?
I tried to take a visit recently on Thursday. Well, today I tried to take a visit to Colorado, but right now it's a big blizzard,
Yeah.
and we can't really get in and out of Colorado right now.
Yeah, that's kind of the
And
opposite of Texas right now.
yeah,
So are you looking at anybody else going to take a visit? You say you're talking to Illinois and Boston College. You could
yeah,
possibly try to
Illinois.
go up there.
I'm gonna go Illinois. I'm gonna try to take a visit there. Houston. I really want to go take a visit there.
Yeah.
Oh, and Baylor.
Oh, of course.
Baylor. Yeah, yeah.
So
Baylor. I want to take a visit up there as well.
yeah, they've got a bunch of camps coming up. I know there's a ton of camps that are going to be starting here soon. Usually over the summertime is when all the camps really get to start. Um, but I mean, my advice to you is always be grinding, always work, hit as many camps as you possibly can. Just in the last few years that I've been doing this film stuff, everything that I've noticed is you get in front of coaches at camps, and that's where the offers come from. So I guarantee you right now, if you walked onto any of those camps and you performed like you did at the opening, they would probably pull you aside and get you an offer on that.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
well, Richard, it's been wonderful talking to you. I wish you the
Thank you.
absolute best in this
Thank
next season. The offers are gonna come, man. I can tell. You don't get these voted in the top 10, be on a top ranked team, and just you have the film like you had, and the offers don't come. I mean, they're gonna be coming, and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen next year. It's gonna be awesome, man.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Everybody, this will be our end of our first little show right here. Richard, I'm glad to have had you. Um, I mean, that's it. Everybody, thank you for joining us. We'll see y'all next time.